Hello everyone, this is my reaction to yesterday's ISC Cognoscible. It was all about new missions, and I have to say, why do missions in Star Citizen always feel uninspiring and boring? For example, I can clear the same POI in games like 7 Days to Die for the 20th time, but it's still interesting and dangerous on insane difficulty. Same with other games, I don't get those vibes when I play Star Citizen. There is preparation for missions in other games too. I don't mind preparation, but preparation in Star Citizen is tedious and slow. Many weapons cannot even be bought anymore, only found, and you lose them when you die.
You buy the contract from a contract broker and it's just a transaction. You buy the rights to salvage and you can just salvage at your own leisure. There's no risk. So we wanted to add a bit more variety.
So we added some variety, a CRG speech for let's just put in combat into every mission, even into box delivery missions, into salvage missions, because that's the only thing we understand. But this doesn't make for fun, interesting and inspiring missions, Chris. Just adding combat doesn't cut it.
We know security is going to investigate the crime scene, so you're being hired to scrap all the identifiable markings and paint, and you have a certain time limit.
Are you serious?
Pause. I understand CRG wants to make missions for non-lawful players too, which is totally fine, but give me a break. You are just removing the name, the numbers on the outside of the ship, and this makes the ship totally unidentifiable. What? There are so many things on board the ship. There should be so many other markers, so many other electronic devices inside that have very clear registration numbers, MAC addresses, whatever. So don't tell me just removing the names and numbers on the outside makes this ship unidentifiable. Who makes those missions? Some 5-year-old?
People were actually leaving the skin. They weren't using the salvage beams as we imagined they would.
Pause. Maybe you should start to imagine why players don't use the salvage beam a lot. Maybe because having to stand up every 2 SCUs to wait in front of 2 automated doors until the automated doors decide to open automatically, go down a ladder, and then move 2 SCUs of cargo, and then go back onto your pilot seat. Every 2 SCUs is so much fun, so inspiring gameplay. We have garbage trucks in real life for decades that have only one driver who doesn't even have to leave his seat. Now, I don't want everything to be automated, of course, and it wouldn't be a game, but salvaging is a lot of player input heavy already without having to stand up every 2 SCUs. Come on, this isn't hard to understand.
A new module, which we're calling the anti-up system. It allows us to spawn increasingly difficult waves of AI.
Pause. You mean more brain-dead AI? And to make AI more challenging, they are shooting you more through walls, right?
Because now the pilot can defend their ship without legal repercussions, which makes the trespasser at risk at all times.
We've basically made the interior of ships a trespass area for anyone who hasn't been invited aboard, and by invited we mean in a party with the owner of a ship. So imagine there are 2 players, they're in a party together, and then there's a third, like, trying to sneak aboard. The owner obviously enters a ship as normal, doesn't see anything. The party member, same, steps aboard, doesn't see anything. This third player trying to sneak aboard will see a private property warning, and then be trespassing. But, you know, you step off, a few seconds later, that's fine, no one's allowed to shoot you anymore. You know, could have been a mistake. But if you stay aboard, you're just lawfully allowed to be attacked by any owner of that ship or their party.
Pause. At first, this sounds very interesting. This is something we really need. But once again, it's not thought through. Let's say ASOP at Area 18 once again doesn't work. People in chat are asking for a taxi service up to Tresla. I fly my ship to Area 18. People can board my ship and I fly them up to Tresla so they can use ASOP at Tresla. But if I wanted to and I don't want to, I could now legally shoot them because they are trespassing my ship, and don't tell me I have to make a party just to taxi people from Area 18 to Tresla. Can CIG ever think anything through? How about non-lethal options? This was my reaction to yesterday's ISC. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.